I'm actually really liking that. That's a new custom piece we're doing for one of our new clients for Volstead, and they have just officially have had their socks blown off, which is always good. And it's not even finished; it's a half-finished mock-up we've done. So when it's actually done, socks, shoes, trousers, hats, everything's going to get blown off. Pretty early Monday morning. Just got into the office and all the lights are on. It's actually looking quite bright outside for how early it is. Yes, I've gone to the office, all the lights are on, and there's banging. Got some kind of DIY burglary. Let's find out. Morning. Oh.
Glass houses.
Look at those handles on them. So perfectly nice and straight. Look at this. This is beautiful. Luke.
Yes.
What do you reckon? I don't think you need to do anything with that, mate. Look at it. What are we going to do with it, Luke?
Number 1 all over.
And the hair is cut by Mr. Luke. But I'm going to go put a hat on. He hasn't styled it because I'm going to put a hat on. So that's what I always do. I ruin his work with hats. Hey Luke.
Hello.
How's your chair?
It's not really my chair.
You've stolen it. You're right, Dom.
No,
What's happened?
everything's gone, I've lost it all.
Lost it all and had to clad yourself in Volstead and rope.
That's all I've got, rope.
Rope and trainers that were white yesterday.
My flag dress,
Flag dress.
my trainers, that's all I've got.
Dom, your behaviour's raising a few flags, mate.
Written a few eyebrows as well.
Alright, Luke. It's your head. Jimmy's working up a sweat while Luke helps. Tell them where we're going.
We went to a manufacturer's.
We are. Why are we going?
Because I've got a boot full of ingredients for them.
We have got a boot full of ingredients, but what's the main reason? What's our meeting about?
We're going to go speak about complete service.
Complete service. So at the moment, what happens is we get a bit of a product here, a bit of a product there, another component here, another component there, and we buy them in vast quantities, and we send them to our manufacturer, and they just mix it all together and put the caps on and then send them back. The trouble that we're having is we don't have space for 40,000 of this and 10,000 of that and 50,000 of the other, and then have the actual full products that we've just got back from the manufacturer on the shelves as well. We just don't have space for that. And on top of that, it is really hard for us to manage, especially when we're trying to do other things. We don't need to manage that. We need to buy in our single unit product as we've specified and then sell that. It's what we're good at. We create the products, get someone else making them, and then sell it. But today, that's what the plan is, and also we're going to be.
It just means we can focus on doing what we're good at.
Yeah, exactly. Which is for you, being creative and making new products. For me, it's being able to run the business smoother. For the team, it's being able to do the marketing. Just being Apothecary 87 rather than having to worry about masses of stock control all the time. Loads happening. Jimmy's meeting. Wave, Jimmy, wave to them. It's Jimmy's meeting. I'm just going along for the fun of it, really.
All my drinks.
We are out of our meeting on this glorious day in. Are we in North Yorkshire or West Yorkshire? West Yorkshire. Yeah, the meeting went very, very well. We got a lot covered in a very short period of time.
Showing them a bad spiderweb tattoo. Well, the meeting went fantastic, to be fair. We got covered sort of like the complete service. We got covered future development as well in the meeting.
One of the things we want to be doing is just focusing on building the brand with the products that we've created. Actually manufacturing them or dealing with stock and componentry and warehousing, that can all go outsourced. And people can do it better than we can. We're not built to deal with those types of things. So a lot of work on that. And I think that that'll start coming to fruition quite soon.
Very soon.
Which means that we can just focus on building an awesome brand even more.
Yeah, new products.
So sometimes it's strange to give responsibility away, but we found manufacturers that we can really trust and that have proved themselves to be awesome and do what we need them to do in the way that we need to do it. We're heading to Stansted this morning. We're going to be flying out to the Czech Republic. What time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock. We've been up since about 5:30. Basically, the purpose of this trip is to meet some potential clients. We met some guys last year and we weren't 100% sure whether they would be right for us as distributors. The brands in their portfolio were okay, but I didn't quite see how they gelled with what we were doing. They have since been in touch and they're desperate to get us on board as one of the brands they distribute. So we're actually heading we're actually heading over to Czech Republic to meet them. They're going to be showing us around, showing us what they do, their clients, some of the brands that they work with, and we'll then be making a decision as to whether we want to work with them as well. So quite a fun little trip over the pond to see whether it's right for us. I've never been to the Czech Republic before either, so one of the more fun things I get to do. And this is officially the first trip of the year. I've spent the first 2 months of the year basically sat behind a desk, and now I get to get out again, so I'm excited. I like travel. Got Dom with me, holding the camera, doing a little wave. I'll wave for him because he's holding the camera. There you are. That's a Dom wave. And he's going to be documenting the trip a little bit and getting some vlog content and other stuff, so should be fun. And we're going to see lots of cool shit while we're there. Trusty Apple AirPods, listen to my tunes while Dom bores me with talks of videos and photos and editing. Nobody cares, Dom. Nobody cares.
Can we tell you how to construct a timeline in Adobe Premiere Pro? So anyways, what you do is you get
sweatshirt. I said, oh my goodness, you know, that guy's not gonna able to make it to the bus station in weather like that.
It's over in the UK it's maybe 4 degrees, so, but we don't get it this cold.
Yeah, and even with the wind,
It's just grey everywhere in the UK. So Dom and myself have just arrived at the hotel in the world's smallest lift. In this weird kind of castle hotel.
It's really cool.
And it's also got the world's smallest beds. Let's go find it. This is our room. This is Dom's bed. It's about 5 foot long.
Just like me.
Here's my bed, 5 foot long. Here's some steps to get down to the bed, because who doesn't need steps, Dom?
I always need steps to get in and out of bed.
There we go. So if we get back drunk, that'll be a trip hazard. I think we're all set for tomorrow. This room's tripping me out. This room's really tripping me out. These stairs are gonna end me. I know I'm gonna fall over them in the dark. I know I am, accept it. I also find it weird how the bed just fits. I feel like the bed's so short because they needed something to fit in this gap between the stair and the wall. Let me go to my bed. Aha. I tell you what, I never travel anywhere without them.
What?
Oh, where is it? Where is it? It's my trusty Apothecary 87 wash bag, available at an Apothecary 87 retailer near you, or from their website www.apothecary87.com. It is Friday morning. Dom and myself woke up this morning. We went to bed. We didn't go to bed too late actually. We went to bed about 12 in the end, and we just woke up feeling incredibly tired, very groggy, almost a little bit drink tired. Been picked up in about 5 minutes, and we're going to go head through to the offices, meet the team, and then hopefully go out and see some of their clients today. So I'm looking forward to that and actually kind of getting on the ground and interacting with people who could potentially be working with Apothecary 87, which is always exciting. Okay, highs of -3 today.
Se jenom tady podíváme na tu nádvoří a hned na pryč. Jo,
Reminds me of, have you been to Copenhagen? No. And in Copenhagen, the place there feels very much similar to this.
In Prague, the castle over there, it took centuries to build.
Yeah.
You know, so even the person who started was actually didn't make it through his life.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's awful.
I don't know if you've seen it, he's got his head chopped off.
It's awful. They got a different lifestyle, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, there's the head up there. That's crazy. Back out in the cold, reaching those highs of -3 today. It's been an interesting day. We've been hanging out with Peter and his team over here, and we started out the morning. We came here and we had a look around their distribution centre, the team, met some of the people working in different departments, and yeah, it was really nice actually to meet everyone involved in it. But obviously the important thing for us was to sit down, have a chat and speak about the business and the direction that we're going with the brand, and the direction of what they would do with the brand and how they would take that forward. And it was quite important for me to actually understand, without prompting them, where the brand would be taken if we put it in their hands, because that would give me a really strong idea of how they'll treat the brand. We want the brand to be respected and dealt with in a certain way. So that went really, really well. The meeting was fantastic. We had a sit down with the team. We did a little bit of an introduction to the brand with their team and spoke about a few other things. And we were then taken out to see some of the shops that they work with. Now, we've seen some of the brands that they would put into certain places and the type of shops that we wouldn't be put, and we're off to see some of the places that we would be put later. So again, we get a real understanding of the market. You know, I've never been to the Czech before. It's the first time that we've been here, so to understand what goes off in a country like this, unless you grow up here, sometimes you just don't know. So we're getting the 101, the tour, and being introduced to how things work, so that's really cool. So yeah, it's fun and cold. Dom it's Dom. Dom is currently working. I know it doesn't look like it. It also kind of looks like you've had your legs amputated. We're just backing up some of the footage that we've done because Dom's done loads on his camera, which hopefully means the quality of the footage, barring what I'm doing now because it's filmed on my phone, is going to be a lot better and easier to watch for you guys. If it does look nice, let us know, because Dom's put a lot of effort into this, and it's nice to reward people who try. Anyway, I'm sat here with some art in front of me, some designs, some mock-ups, and I wanted to just go over those with you quickly. Now they are, you know, the basic. The detail in the Death Moth was quite intricate, so we haven't put much onto the rest of the ring at the moment. We are planning on adding more if you want it, and then we'll probably play around with the inside of the ring as well to put some kind of hidden detail in there. Yeah.
I don't think it's too bulky at all. I think it looks really good. What are your thoughts on it?
I like it, mate. I like it.
Massively blown away with how you managed to kind of add all these different elements in, and the little the bits I really like is the thought into how it will sit on a finger, how it will sit on a table when you take it off.
Yeah.
Lots of thoughts gone into the design from that point of view as well, which I really like.
Yeah.
Well, you have a good time out there, and I'll catch up with you soon, mate.
Awesome, fella. Catch you soon.
Take care.
Bye. I'm actually really liking that. That's a new custom piece we're doing for one of our new clients for Volstead, and they have just officially have had their socks blown off, which is always good. And it's not even finished; it's a half-finished mock-up we've done. So when it's actually done, socks, shoes, trousers, hats, everything's going to get blown off. Today's been a really productive day. We've had the pleasure of spending some time with some new clients, learning a little bit about them, their country here in the Czech Republic, and really just getting to know them. We started the day out by being picked up after breakfast. We were taken to visit some of the local sites. We got to visit some gardens and some awesome buildings that are quite a big part of the Czech Republic, so it was great to really see the country that we're in. After that, we got taken to the headquarters of our new clients. I'm going to say new clients because you guys will find out in a moment. We have done some deals, and we had the opportunity where we could sit down with the team. We could talk about the direction of the brand, how things should go, and whether that was in line with what the clients out here were looking for, and see if they matched. So very nice to meet them and talk about that. After that, we really wanted to get a feel of what business might look like over here. So we've been taken to see some of the barbershops, which are quite few at the moment, but it's also very good for us to see what is out here. We got to visit some of the retail locations that will probably end up stocking Apothecary 87, so we got a good idea of what that might look like. And once we had done that was business done for the day. But the day did not stop. We have been treated, we've been wined and dined, taken to all kinds of awesome places, visiting some amazing sites in the very cold weather, and seeing some amazing buildings and some local cities. So it's been, all in all, productive and fun, which has made for another awesome day at Apothecary 87. I know I've enjoyed it. I know Dom has loved it. I'm pretty sure, I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like he's going to be staying here forever. We finished the day off by visiting an amazing church on top of this hill with fantastic view. now, after bossing out some work in our hotel room, we're going to be heading out for some food and some much needed beers. So, peace out. Trying to get the feeling back in my hands because it's freezing outside. Gonna get lows of -12, but we're leaving before it gets that low. We're at the airport now. Apparently there's only one flight leaving from here today, which is ours, so it's not a big airport, but anyway, it's been a really good trip. Well worthwhile. Today we were lucky enough to be taken around the centre and some of the shops that our client wants to put our products in, so it was really good to get an understanding of how Czech works in regards to things like that. So yeah, nice chilled day, visiting some places, had a great meal, and now we're going to jump on a plane and go home. I'm actually really tired from this trip. Dom's nodding, by the way, for those of you who can't see, which is every one of you. But yeah, go home, keep on the plane, sorted. Bosh.
Let the bass kick.